We finally moved into a smaller house and I wasn't prepared for how quiet it would feel. It's much, much quieter and smaller. Hi, I'm Jen. This is Empty Nest, Empty Tank. And this is where I talk about real life with real energy limits, with chronic illness, and the real adventures that I hope to take, even though I have chronic illness. Today I'm talking about the emotional side of downsizing. We recently sold our big family home, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and we're now in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1 story, not 2 stories. It's interesting because I wasn't expecting the emotional aspect of downsizing, which is silly. I should have thought about it, but I didn't. My husband and I have been married for 27 years, and I didn't realize that I have spent 27 years collecting and curating and building this sanctuary for our family to feel safe in and loved in and cared for. And all of these pieces that I needed to bring into the house. And let's face it, some of it I got off the curb for a bulk pickup day. I mean, my favorite dresser, I picked up 2 dressers actually. Someone decided they didn't want them, perfectly good, solid wood dressers, picked them up, put them in the back of my minivan, cleaned them up and brought them home. Or I found on, Facebook before there was Facebook Marketplace or the local sites. And because, you get married and you have nothing, and then you have a baby and you need stuff, and your baby grows up to a toddler and you need more stuff, and then you need more stuff, and then you need more stuff, and then you need more stuff, and you have more kids and they need stuff. And pretty much pretty soon you have this 3,000 square foot home with a ton of stuff in it and 3 kids who have moved on. One of our kids is married, one is moved out and getting married, and the other one is leaving for college, and they don't want this stuff. They want their own new stuff, just like I did, just like my husband and I did. So getting rid of the things has been emotionally taxing and also emotionally liberating. One of the challenges has been forcing myself to give myself grace, because it has been a slow process. I've meant to get on here and record for the past week and a half, but my body has just not let me do it. And the light isn't great right now because it's evening. Otherwise I would have gotten on here when the light was better. I'm new at this, bear with me, I'll get better. But I spent all this time creating a home for my family, and the home that they need now is not what we had. They still need a place to come. We still need a place, for them to crash on the couch and watch TV and hang out and stay the night, but they don't need, a teenage bedroom because, well, they don't. Plus the size is different. Our bedroom's much smaller, so I had to get rid of some furniture. I had to rethink that. The closets are different. It's like when you move into any new space, you have to figure out how things fit. So thinking about what we'd keep and what we would let go. By the way, I did keep all of my slips, as I mentioned in the last video. And I found a storage solution for my closet, so Ace is there. The daily reality is fantastic for my body because I no longer have a staircase to deal with. One of our kids took our dog because he really wanted the dog, and we were like, yes, if you want to take the dog and give him more exercise, that would be great. And so young man and dog are much happier now. But having a 1-story home, the footprint of this house is smaller than the footprint of the other house. And it's so much easier on my body, and I'm so much more comfortable. We've already gotten our first round of utility bills. They are 1/3 of what they were in the big house. That is fantastic. Very happy about that. Let's see, what else was I gonna tell you about? Fewer stairs. we don't need the kid zones that we did. So, we don't need all the different spaces. I mean, goodness grief. For a while, we had a ping pong table set up in the dining room. We no longer need a dining room, much less a ping pong table. Some of the stuff that I found in boxes that we haven't ever used. For a wedding gift, we got a Arthur marble and silver cheese board, Arthur cord cheese board. Never used it. So I pulled it out and I put it in a cabinet, and we've been using it for charcuterie night. Go us. Using our fancy stemware that we have not used in 27 years. Using our Lennox Federal Platinum that was all the rage when we got married. It is going in the cupboards because I've embraced this if not now when. One of our kids said, but yeah, don't you want to save some of this? I mean, I understand if not now when, but come on. And if not now when, it's been in a box for 27 years and we had a dining room that we never used. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. It's not just an empty nest. The grieving process is not just an empty nest. It's letting go of that house. Oh, I'm not going to cry. The first house we had with our kids was the baby house. It's the house where I brought home my babies. And that was hard to let go. The second house we bought was the great big house. And that is where all of my babies became teenagers and lived during their middle school and high school years, and where they launched off to college, except for a few weeks for our youngest. And letting go of that and the memories and the huge space where the huge Christmas tree can be, and the huge bedrooms and the ping pong table in the dining room and all the things, that is challenging to let go. But knowing that it's a relief to let go, and that now we have more space. And what do I mean by more space? We have, because we aren't holding on to as much stuff, we have more space in our hearts to let more in now. We've sort of, I don't need all can I tell you how many end tables somehow we collected over the past 27 years? I mean, it is almost obscene how many side tables were required for my family. Where did they all come from? It's like when the lights went out, they procreated and created more and more and more side tables. It's insane. I still have extra, and lamps. We have so many lamps and side tables, and nobody wants them, of course. So we've put some on the curb, and I've watched the pickers pick them up, and I've donated a bunch. I still have a few to go through and decide what goes where, because I don't know yet. What is helping is taking time and giving myself grace to go through things. We're at the stage of everything needs to come out of the boxes and just be put on a surface and then put away, because before it was just take it out of the box and put it away. And now we have the, I don't know what to do with this. Are we keeping it or getting rid of it stage? But we'll get there. It takes time. I want to encourage you that if you're doing the same thing that we are, or if you're looking at it and wondering about it, grief is part of the process, and it is okay. I wasn't expecting it, but I'm here to tell you that it's okay. Grieve with me. But it's practical and it's emotional at the same time, and both parts are valid. So I wonder, have you ever downsized? Have you left a longtime family home? What surprised you about the feelings you experienced? Were you jubilant? Were you depressed? Were you heartbroken? If this resonates with you, please stick around. I would love to have you commenting on my channel. There will be more videos. Next time I will talk about some of the stuff that's helped me. I'll show you some pictures of things, of what's worked and what hasn't. And kind of what the mess has looked like. Right now I'm looking at a rocking chair completely chock full of towels and sheets and other linens that need to be folded and put away. And I'm telling you now, it's not gonna happen today. It isn't. I wish it would, but it isn't. So we'll talk about all that stuff. But I'd love to hear from you. Please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. Tell me what downsizing looked like, felt like for you. And until next time, you be good to you.